Next, MCLT News. I hope you enjoy. Hello everybody, here we are in MCLT News, coming to you live from Antarctica. This is our start of our 5-episode marathon. We will be telling you about Antarctica from October 18 to 23. My co-host right now is in Antarctica. So MC, how are you doing?
I'm here reporting to you live from Amundsen Scott, Antarctica. The storm events today are snow and ice crystals. The air pressure is 973.15. That is below standard. And with below standard air pressure comes low pressure systems. Low pressure systems mostly bring stormy and windy weather. And it's a swirling warm air mass.
As for global wind patterns, the Antarctic Circle is 66.5 degrees. This zone is where heating is produced. That is why Antarctica is a high pressure zone. Global circulation depends on heating all over the world. This is why Antarctica is freezing cold.
Sunlight is quite different from other continents. In mid-September, the sun rises and doesn't set again until March. The first axis is tilted, and the second axis revolves around the sun 365 days. In June, there is no sun at all, so it's complete darkness. And in December, there's only 24 hours of sunlight. So right now you could say that it's quite sunny and there's not much darkness, but that depends on the weather.
Quite interesting. Antarctica is a polar front, so a cold front. A cold front happens when an advancing mass of cold air in a low pressure system advances into a warm place. So, here, the cold air mass and the warm air mass interferes, and the warm air mass always goes up and creates condensation.
In Antarctica are the opposite in the northern hemisphere. October through February is summer, and March to September is winter. Antarctica enjoys one long day and one long night each year. So mostly you could say it's summer right now, and sure seems like it.
We should talk about ocean currents. Ocean currents affect climates and weather distribution all over the world. It absorbs carbon dioxide and oxygen. These gases sink down into the sea. The oxygen is absorbed by other animals, and carbon dioxide only sinks into the depths of the ocean. So, Mari Carmen, could you please tell us about cloud coverage, humidity, precipitation, storms, sunlight, temperature, visibility, and wind direction, please?
The cloud coverage isn't very severe. There are stratus clouds spread all over the sky and forming nimbostratus clouds. There is no humidity or precipitation whatsoever. The storm events, like I said earlier, are only snow and ice crystals. There is only a bit of sunlight. The minimum temperature is -46 degrees Celsius. The visibility is 1.4 kilometers. The wind speed is 12 miles per hour, and the wind directions are northeast and north-northeast. That is all. Thank you. Back to you, Lisa. Bye-bye.
Learned a lot today. Thank you so much, Mari Carmen. To end the day, we have a little small joke for you. What does penguin eat for lunch? Iceberg.
We're here filming to you live from the MCLT Report Weather Studio. I'm Maya Galmaluna. My co-host beside Throw is in Antarctica. To let you, the audience, know, we use all kinds of things to measure all the storms and events that go on. So here are some of the things we have to measure. With air pressure, we measure it with the barometer. Cloud coverage and humidity, we measure with percentage. Precipitation is in millimeters. Storms is with the ruler. Sunlight is, of course, with hours. Temperature is a thermometer. Visibility, kilometers or transmimeters. Wind direction is wind vane. Wind speed is with kilometers. latitudes with degrees. North, south, you know. So, now Lisa, tell us all the weather forecast for today.
Carmen, to let you know, we have a lot of stratus clouds here. It is really cold and really cloudy. There's no precipitation and there is no humidity. The temperature is at minus 50 degrees Celsius. The wind direction is going east and the wind speed is 16 mph. Thank you, that is all.
Here's a little joke. Who's the polar bear's favorite aunt? Antarctica. That is all. Thank you for joining us in MCLT studio.
Afternoon, everybody. Here we are at MCLT News. I am Lisa Tetro.
I am Maria Maldonado.
This is another episode about Antarctica.
Today there will be lots of snow, and it will be blowing. There will also be stratus clouds spread across the sky.
There will be no humidity or precipitation. The sun is not shown very much. It is cloudy and cold. There is a minimum of temperature that is minus 51 degrees Celsius.
There is visibility of only 2 kilometers. The wind direction is northeast, east-north, east, and east. Lastly, the wind speed is 19 miles per hour.
Here we have a little joke for you. What do you get from sitting in the ice too long? No?
No.
Okay. Polaroids!
Thank you for joining us.
Unfortunately, most of the footage was lost while uploading the files. Only a small portion was recuperated. Storm events, snow and blowing winds. Stratus clouds are stretched along the sky. No precipitation or humidity. There is a bit of sunlight. Minimum temperature is negative 51 degrees Celsius. Visibility is 8.4 kilometers. Wind speed is 11 miles per hour. Wind directions east, northeast, north, northeast, north, east,
I
southeast.
have another Antarctic joke. How do you keep from getting cold feet? Don't go around barefooted.
Hilarious joke. That's hilarious. Anyways, that is all for today. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned tomorrow. Bye-bye.
MCLT News. We have some really interesting news for you.
Today, the storm events will be snowy and cloudy.
Today's minimum temperature is going to be negative 49 degrees Celsius.
So don't forget your gloves and sweater.
There's no precipitation, even though cloudy and cold weather is bring really, really cold weather. There's going to be a little bit of sun. There are going to be a lot of nimbus clouds today stretch out the sky.
Be sure to not put your glasses today because there's going to be a lot of fog.
The visibility is going to be 10.1 kilometers. The wind speed is going to be
Unfortunately, because of the bad signal, MCLT wasn't able to record fully. Additional information: wind speed 11 kilometers per hour, wind direction east, southeast, east-southeast, and south-southeast.
To start today's forecast, we're going to start in a different way. We're going to start with an Antarctic joke.
So, where can we find an ocean without any water? On a map! Yep. Okay, so.
Okay. Today, we don't have a lot of wind, but some little snow and some ice crystals.
Approximately, the minimum temperature will be negative 50 degrees Celsius.
There is no precipitation and a bit of humidity, 0.3%.
There will be no cloud cover, so that means it will be brighter, but the same old coldness.
Visibility 5.3 kilometers, wind speed 12 kilometers per hour, wind direction east, southeast, east-southeast.